Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about American politics, and I want to ask the question. So we're through the 2024 U.S. presidential election. It was like being ground over glass. It was like dragged over glass. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. It was one of the worst elections we've ever had. Here's your choices, everybody. So first of all, I used to believe in voting for I voted for Andrew Yang. And I was very tempted to vote for Vivek Ramaswamy, but I've been down that road. I invested a huge amount of time and effort in trying to get Andrew Yang elected. I think he was the best man for the job. The country didn't care. The country did not care. The country was like, who cares? This guy ain't nothing. Ain't nothing, right? And it didn't go anywhere. And it was a waste of my time, and it was a waste of my vote. And I'm not going to do it again. Now I join the rest of you suckers, and I vote for these evil. It's hard for me to not understand that there's some level of evilness around Donald Trump. He lies constantly. He lies, like almost every word out of his mouth is a lie. And that's not me like, oh, he's a liar, everybody. He wrote a book called The Art of the Deal where he said, hey, everyone, I need to assure you I am a liar. Let me give you the receipts that I lied to the people I love and who trust me, right? Like this isn't me like, oh, Donald Trump's a liar. Donald Trump will tell you he's a liar, right? Like he wrote it in a book, right? It's called Art of a Deal. You can find it on the shelves of any American library, right? It's not like, oh, I wonder if Donald Trump is a liar. He wrote it in a book, right? Like just do some basic reading. This is no longer a debatable subject, right? Like he's got a level of evilness to him, right? All right, like the only slots are, chaotic, neutral, or lawful. But he's in the evil bracket, right? Like it's and I voted for him, right? And the reason why I voted for him was I didn't want to suffer crime the way I'd suffered crime between 2020 and 2024. I didn't want to be within World War III, and I wanted to buy eggs. Like it's that, so it was bad. But this is where we're at. Let me stay focused. Sorry. Was it Kamala Harris's fault that she lost the election? Yes. I'm going to present my evidence today to get you to believe my opinion on this. Yes, 100%, absolutely, it was Kamala Harris's fault that she lost the election. And here's why. She could have done one simple, free thing to help that I think could have won, right? Now here we go. What would it be? Wear a dress. Wear a dress. Wear a dress. That's all you had to do. I really think if Kamala Harris had worn a dress, she would have won. Why? Wait, what are you talking about, Scott? She puts on a dress and then she just wins and beats Trump? Yeah, it's that simple. All right, here goes. Why would this have worked? Okay. So one, she didn't want to do it. We all get that. I totally get that, right? Like Kamala Harris don't ever want to wear a dress ever. I get it, right? The pantsuit is it, right? Like the pantsuit. I have a uniform too. I like to wear shorts. You guys don't get to see it because that's not how my videos are structured, but I love to wear shorts, right? I wear shorts in the winter, right? And I live in Pennsylvania, right? People comment on it, but it's my uniform, right? Like it's what I like to wear, right? And she has a uniform. It's the Hillary Clinton pantsuit, right? And Hillary Clinton, that's not me saying it, she said it. Hillary Clinton is a hero to not just to Kamala Harris, but to every feminist, liberal left, every liberal left feminist. Hillary Clinton is a hero, right? And she did cut through. She did do things that were historic, right? And she championed the pantsuit, right? Like she's like, hey, we are not going to show people we're women because we want to look like leaders, right? And so I think that's why she did it. And so Kamala, took on the pantsuit, right? So wait, Scott. If she has to wear a dress to win, how's that fair? Trump didn't do anything he didn't want to do. Wrong. Trump did do something he didn't want to do. It was near the end, right? Actually, I think Trump did a lot of things he didn't want to do, but the one that is exactly analogous here was he danced. He danced, and he danced so badly that literally, I think 10 to 20 different players in the NFL literally mocked him. All right. They mocked him in the UFC. They mocked his dancing. It looked ridiculous. It looked foolish. It looked awkward. It looked terrible, right? But he did it. He did something he didn't want to do. And that's the reason why is he listened to his advisors. And some advisors were like, hey, at your next rally, you got to dance. And he's like, I'm not dancing, right? And they're like, why aren't you going to dance? Because I watched Tulsa King, and Sylvester Stallone said it with his character. Cool guys don't dance, right? I'm a cool guy. I'm not going to dance. And they're like, listen, shut it, right? You want to win? You do things you don't want to do, right? You get to it. You change. You grow. You transform, right? You don't do the same thing and win. You got to feel it, right? You got to do things you don't want to do. And that's what the dress would have been. It would have been to saying to every mom, every trad wife who ever cooked a cookie, it would have said to her, I see you. I'm trying. I want to connect with you. I want to understand you. I know this. And it would have, like, the dress would have looked ridiculous on Kamala. Not because it would have looked ridiculous on Kamala because she didn't want to wear it. It would have looked like a dog wearing a raincoat, right? Like, she wouldn't have been comfortable, right? And she's been like itchy and like, oh, I don't like this, right? But it would have said to every trad wife who ever baked a cookie for her husband and her child, I see you. I'm trying. I care about you. And that pantsuit said, I do not acknowledge you. I hate you. I will never be you. I am not for you. We are separate and different. And every trad wife in America said, you can farbargle yourself. Keep your stupid pantsuit and you're not getting my vote. And I will go vote for a guy who has insulted women and worse. And he'll get my vote because he's willing to do something painful and difficult and uncomfortable. It would have been a big deal. And not just trad wives. It would have dominated the news cycle for 3 months, right? They would have wrote books about it, right? It was free. It would have taken 5 seconds. And she never did it. And she told everybody in this country, I will not be uncomfortable for you. I'm coming for the biggest job in the world, and you can suck it. I give you nothing. I give you nothing. I give you nothing. I will not do it. It is free, and it is 5 seconds, but I get what I want, and you get nothing. That's what it was. That's what not putting on the dress meant. And when Donald Trump danced and looked a fool, looked awkward, looked ridiculous, did it terribly, everyone laughed. But every person out there were guys who are like, you know what? I roll up in the club. I don't want to look ridiculous. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. And I won't do it. And I'm giving you nothing. I'm the cool guy, right? And Trump's like, I want it. I want it so bad, I will make myself a fool. And everybody's like, I see it, man. I see what you're giving. I see what you're giving, right? Like, and everybody saw what Kamala would not give. That's the thing that the dress was. And she was like, not just the dress, nothing. You get nothing. I am a elite, smart, rich San Francisco liberal. The rest of you are Rust Belt junk. You're nothing to me. You're not worth 5 seconds of time and a free action. She lost because she deserved to lose. She would not be uncomfortable for the American people, in my humble opinion. And I will say, it shouldn't be this way. We should all be so noble and understand, right? And that everybody's be yourself. World ain't like that. You got to show people what you're willing to give. And she did. And the answer was nothing. And for Trump, it was everything. He was willing to look the fool. She wasn't. Every single word you just heard, every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider like and subscribing and have a fetch millennium.